Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Chosen One with two guns, repping that EMZ bitch TV. And today we got young money artist Flo. Now Flo is Lil Wayne's artist. He signed him to Young Money back in 2012. Now check it. Now first thing first, make sure y'all subscribe. Bang! Smash that damn button. So check it. Now Flo, right? Flo was he was actually on one of the Carter albums back in the day. I don't know which one, but he was in one of them junk. And yeah, so he did his thing, you know. He did a couple freestyles and everything, him and the whole Young Money camp. So he's known, you feel me? If you go type in Young Money rapper Flo, he's gonna pop up. He's a very known rapper. He got tattoos all in the face. He got the 4 braids, like kind of like Tekashi 6ix9ine did and whatnot. So check it. So not too long ago, right? He just got sentenced for life for 2 bodies, right? For 2 whole bodies. Now, matter of fact, I'm just gonna read to y'all what I got right here. Alright, New Orleans rapper, despite Flo's outraged behavior in the New Orleans courtroom on Tuesday, May 14th, which included loud mutters and pushing manila folders off a desk, the Young Money rapper's fate was sealed. Damn, so basically, he was upset. I guess he knew he was gonna go down, and he just started pushing stuff off the table, disrespectful, whatever happened. But hey, he about to do life, man. Might as well just go out with a bang, right? That's what a lot of people say. So according to the New Orleans Advocate, criminal district judge Tracey Flemings handed down 2 life sentences for the shooting death of brothers Kendrick and Kendred Bishop on Memorial Day 2015. Damn, so this happened in 2015, y'all. Jurors voted 11-1 to convict the 27-year-old rapper. 11-1. That means 11 people said, yes, give this man a life sentence. Like one person was like, nah, man, I don't think he deserves a life sentence. Damn, homie. And this is for 2nd-degree murder, man. Now, this is what one of the mothers said. They were our heart until you ripped that away from us, Strauss said in a statement read by prosecutors. Maybe your parent didn't love you enough like you wanted, but our boys were well loved and you knew it. Dang, you gotta remember, this is the mother, dog. This was the mother. She lost 2 boys, right? Cause they were brothers. So she lost 2 boys, you feel me? Unless they had different mothers, but you know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me keep reading. As part of the week-long trial where Flo's mother actually testified against him, another thing, Flo's mother testified against him. She went to court in the trial and said, yeah, whatever she said, I don't know exactly what she said, but basically she testified against him. Basically she said that it was him that did it. She gave proof that he did it, and it is what it is. She testified against her own son. Hey, it happens, y'all. It happens. Prosecutors outlined the friendship Bishop brothers had with Flo. Police think the shooting stemmed over Flo's belief the brothers stole $8 grand in the cash. $8 grand in cash and a gun. I bet. Now, there's a part here that they're not saying. Supposedly, the reason why Flo did what he did was because he thought that the 2 brothers had stole $8,000 and a few handguns from Flo's girlfriend's car. Because I guess her car was parked somewhere, and the 2 brothers were the only ones who knew what was in that car. So you put 2 and 2 together. That's how he got to know who the hell it was that took it. And mind you, these guys are probably stupid enough and probably went to the mall the next day. They probably bought jewelry. They probably was showing the gun. You know what I'm saying? These guys in this hood, they stupid, bro. First of all, guys that get guns, you know they wasn't hiding that stuff. You know they probably showing it all. And this guy's a Young Money artist, so you know he had connects all over. So you know he probably found out like this. You feel me? Y'all dumb. Oh my goodness, people just so dumb, B. Damn. Here we go. On the night prior to the murders, they were all attended to Lil Wayne concert in Alabama. They returned to the Big Easy. Police discovered Flo's cell phone near the rental car where Bishop's body was found. Damn, did you hear that? Flo's cell phone was by the body. At one report, I heard that the cell phone was actually under one of the brothers' bodies. Like when the coroners came and they flipped over the deceased body, his cell phone was somewhere around there. Wow, bro, this guy had to be one of the sloppiest guys to do it ever, bro. And I don't think he thought this over. I think what happened was he saw these guys somewhere and just went and did what he did. I really don't think this guy planned that junk, like really planned it out. Cause to leave your cell phone, bro, come on, man. Damn, that must have been the easiest investigation in mankind, right? Damn, bro. All right, bet. All right, here we go. After delivering several conflicting statements on the witness stand and placed the blame on the co-defendant, Jonathan Evans, but he was ultimately found guilty anyway. Damn. Then one of the mothers says, I am glad that you were a sloppy murderer. I am glad that we received closure, because that's something most families will not get. I will never know the reason you chose to kill our boys, and that hurts my soul, she said. Flo's defense attorney, Gary, says they plan to an appeal. We all know how hard an appeal is, man. An appeal is, for those who don't know, when you appeal, that means you have another chance of getting off of this case. Yeah, even though you're found guilty through trial and everything, you still have a whole nother chance of getting off. That's what an appeal means. So basically, that was all it right here that I got. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. From what I've read, because I read this through a few different spots, right? So on top of his mother testifying against him, and him leaving the cell phone underneath one of the bodies, right? I had read, right, because the paper's all out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to put all that out. But I had read that when he was in jail, right, he tried to put this whole thing on another guy, right? He tried to say that it was another guy that really killed the brothers, that guy had beef with them. Now, this is the thing, though. I think the real reason why he was trying to pin it on that guy was because that guy was dead. He was deceased. You know, I'm not laughing because he was dead. I'm laughing because how you blame a crime on somebody that's no longer here. You know what I'm saying? The reason why he was doing it, because in his head, he probably was thinking like, well, if I blamed it on this guy and he's not even alive, that's not condone telling, right? If he's not here no more, right? That, and then the guy is dead, bro. You feel me? Like, you can't go testify, you know what I'm saying? You can't go to this guy and ask him questions or whatever. So basically, in Flo's head, he was like, look, he was like, I'm gonna try to pin it on this guy because he already had beef with the brothers already. And this was like in the streets, like everybody knew that this guy had beef with them. So what he tried to do is the whole time he was sitting in jail, he tried to plan this out. You know what I'm saying? Because what else could he really do, bro? But try to plan this out the best way he could do it. But leaving that cell phone underneath the body. On top of that, your mother testifies against you. Now, the reason why his mother testified, they're not going to say the whole thing, but the reason why his mother testified, y'all, was because she lied in the beginning to save her son's ass. She lied in the beginning. She made up a whole fake statement. So when they found out that she lied on purpose, they went to her and said, look, we know that you lying. Now, if you don't turn around and tell us what really happened, you're going to go down with this murder. Basically saying that you helped them out or whatever, an accomplice or whatever that is. So that's when she was like, oh, snap. And then she came out and said what she really, really not wanted to say, but was supposed to say. Which, in other words, she didn't go and say, yeah, he did it. But her statement, as the testifying thing, was her giving out certain information about what happened that day. That basically, if you put two and two together, as the Jakes do, they would put that all in and be like, okay, well, he must have did it because his mother said that he was here around this time and did this around this time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they got her to testify to. You know what I mean? It is what it is, y'all. This is just what happened. You feel me? But damn, Flo was 27 years old, man. You know what I mean? And from what I was looking at, he was an alright rapper. He was dope. He wasn't corny. He wasn't no corny, you know what I'm saying? He was alright. He actually had the bars and everything. He had the whole look. But this guy looked just like Lil Wayne, but like a stepbrother version of Lil Wayne. Like, he looked like a stepbrother of Lil Wayne. You feel me? So he had it. He had it. He really did have it. The freestyle that I saw him in, he had Gutter in the back. Tiger was around it. Everybody, the whole Young Money camp was around him, and he was doing this thing in front of the camera, ripping it. You feel me? So then to go out and do this stuff, this what leads me to think like this guy must have not have really planned this, man. This was like one of them instant thoughts that you don't think about when you mad. You just mad and you go do something. And then later on, when you either not mad no more, or if you're higher and you sober up later, then you thinking like, damn, what the did I just do, B? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no going back after you do something like that. Anyway, there's no going back. And if you do something like that unplanned, can you imagine a whole type of... Can you imagine all the evidence that they had against this guy? That cell phone was just probably like the biggest thing. But they must have had so much stuff. They probably had like cigarette butts and hair and all this kind of crazy stuff. You feel me? Like, who knows, man? I ain't getting into all the details about that. But just with the cell phone alone, it's a big sealer. That seals the deal on everything. 11 people said, yeah, he's guilty. One person said, no, I don't think he's guilty. When one overbalances the other, this one is going to win and this one is going to lose. You feel me? It is what it is. This is how the world goes. This is how the world works. In the court system, when you can't find too many people to say yes or no, what they do is they make a vote to break it down. And the vote is whoever says yes the most, or whoever says whatever it is the most, is what they're going to go with. You know what I mean? Obviously, right? That's the whole point of voting, to see what is gonna be done. You know what I mean? This is how we get our presidents and everything. But we ain't talking about that. So anyway, there you go, man. 27-year-old rapper, man. Young Money artist, Lil Wayne's artist. And I heard that from back in the day, he was Lil Wayne's like right hand too. Like, he was his right hand, man. Like, Lil Wayne had any problems or whatever, he was on these rappers' heels, you feel me? Like, real quick, Lil Wayne and Young Thug was beefing back in the beginning. Well, they wasn't really beefing though. But Young Thug, I don't remember exactly what, but Young Thug had did something or said some slick stuff. Or Lil Wayne was saying some slick stuff like how you let a rapper wear a dress or something like that. I remember it was when Young Thugger did that mixtape where he had on the whole blue, like, or blue sundress with the umbrella. I don't know if y'all remember that one. You know what I'm saying? I think it was actually called a Carter also. That's where the whole thing came from. Well, Flo had tweeted some crazy stuff like something about slat and you not real or blah, blah, blah. So after he got sentenced to all them years, Young Thug put a post about him and said, damn, homie, if I would have knew it would have been like this, I would have tried to help. Now, do y'all believe Young Thug on that one? I don't know, but right now it's over for Flo, man. Damn, brother. It is what it is, man. AMZ 100. Yeah, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hope y'all liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, smash that like button, and drop them comments. Also, for those who want to show love and support the EMZ TV, just Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo located in the description box in every video. Chosen One, 2 Guns, EMZ. Don't forget the TV 100.